12, it's Saturday. Slept until 10 and we're gonna go to breakfast in a local cafe now. Just waiting for my boyfriend to be ready. He's been getting sidetracked on his iPad. Sometime later, here we are in the cafe. So I've gone for a veggie breakfast. I substituted a slice of bread for an extra hash brown. If it's not butter, I don't like it, see. That was yummy. 1:10 now. It's quite a nice day out, but there are some black clouds. I've hung some towels out that have been drying in the house just for that little extra bit of freshness, and I'm keeping an eye on the window to see if it starts raining. That said, I need to go down in the cellar where there are no windows, so fingers crossed for that. Anyway, breakfast was very yummy. I'm just boiling the kettle for a cup of tea to take down with me. I am going to do some practice, obviously. I'm still struggling to get the hours in that I need to get in to get these pieces whipped up into shape. It's an ongoing struggle, and also I'm fatigued in the old, I'm feeling it a bit, and I don't know, the thing is if you go too far it impacts your ability to play because you've overdone it, so it's just trying to find the balance. Anyway, since I've been back I've been pottering around. I've been sorting the kitchen out, the dishwasher, you know, bits of washing up and stuff. I've been sorting some laundry out, folding laundry, and I've been sort of pottering around a bit with my patch of outdoor area, which I sometimes call a garden, but it's not, it's just a bit of concrete, and just, yeah, bringing some plants down. I've still got some tomato plants that are just straggling all over the place. Oh my gosh, they're just a disaster zone. I did start to attack a big thistle with some secateurs, and you know, you can eat the inside of a thistle stem. I was thinking, oh, this is a bit of a waste if I don't like peel it and eat it, but actually I'm just so short of time, really got time. So anyway, I said to myself, look, you haven't got time to do this now, maybe tomorrow. But so this bed is full of weeds, but if you remember from last year, I had a bit of an issue with cats. All the neighbourhood cats using my little patch of earth here as a litter tray, and I had to do something, so we made this fence thing here, which is, it's loose, it's not attached, but it's stopped them going in, so we're completely, you know, we've had no incidents of that now. So, but what I thought I was going to do is plant some wild flower seeds so it could just grow up through the mesh and just look very beautiful, but not have anything that I'm going to be eating and worrying about contamination from pathogens, and then just do all my veg in pots, you know. This is what I was thinking, but I just haven't got round to it. I'm going to have to check my seed packet and see when's the latest I could sow those, otherwise we're going to be fallow for a second year. I need to get in, I've got to get disciplined, get some practice going on, because the day is flying past. I seem to be taking a break rather early on. Well, I did 40 minutes, down to the dregs now with these cherries. Did 40 minutes and I just felt like I needed a bit of sugar. I don't know. So I thought, I don't know, I'll eat these cherries, and I just can't stop eating them because they're so yummy, apart from the gone off ones. It's 3 o'clock, I'm going in 2 hours, and I am cooking. I'm just basically sauteing mushrooms, courgettes and green pepper, and all I've added is soy sauce and lemon juice, that is all. And I put too much soy sauce in as well by accident. It came out in a big glug, so oops, a bit salty. I'm going to have tuna with it and a potato, which I've microwaved. There's my lunch. Well, it's pretty unprocessed. I don't know about the tuna. Does tinned tuna count as processed? I think it probably does. Other than that, it's quite unprocessed. I'm officially tired, honestly. I was yesterday as well. I just felt like I could lie down and go straight to sleep, and feel like that today as well. But anyway, I'm going to push through. I'm going to eat some good food, and then I'm probably going to get ready for my gig in a relaxed pace and just not try and do any of the million things I've got lined up. I feel like, you know, you feel guilty. You should be doing things like potting all these lettuce plants and all the spinach. It's just like bursting out of its pots on my windowsill, and I'm feeling guilty. Oh, but you know, I'm tired. And I've got a whole evening to do this evening, much of which will be quite relaxing, sitting around, chatting to friends, taking in the scenery, hopefully eating some buffet food. It's either in a marquee or a barn. We've got 2 this weekend. One's in a marquee and one's in a barn, and I'm not sure which way round it is. I'll have to check. I'm going to make sure I take some warm layers though, that's for sure. 20 to 5 now. I'm just on the last dregs of getting readiness. Need to sort my hair out. As you can see, I've not done that. I did have a bath. I was thinking, am I going to wash my hair second day running? Because, I don't know, it just seems too much, but I just didn't want to have a bath and not wash my hair, and it was a bit greasy already, so I just did the whole lot. Anyway, don't know why I just told you that. I've been getting my plants in that need getting in. It looks like a jungle in here. I just kind of put them in the sink and on the draining board for want of anywhere better to put them. We're on our way to Pershore, going through the nostrils. It's a long old journey today. We've allowed 2 hours, but I think we're going to do it in 1 hour and 3/4, more or less. Those are the Malverns up ahead there, the Malvern Hills. Just about to go over this rather interesting looking bridge. We're in Worcestershire. I think the gig's in a campsite. Oh, look at that building there. Wow. It looks pretty old. I wonder how old these are. Yeah, some thatch there. God, very distinctive looking, aren't they? Blimey. That one's having a bit of renovation done on the roof. It's looking very chocolate boxy round here. Inevitably we're on a single track road now. It always seems to happen. That looks like a boat coming past down there. Well, we're here.
The thing is, where
oh my gosh, we've got mud.
Just have a look.
Did I tell you they're all canoeists?
I see a marquee anywhere.
Yes, it's an event for canoeists, this one. Yeah, Mix was saying there's a lot of them. Oh, there's the marquee, we must be in there. I didn't quite catch him. He said it's relatively flat with a tiny stage. And there's the toilets, look at the back.
Yeah, I think
not too far to go for him, those wheeze.
I want to turn round now in the daylight.
Yeah. We're semi-set up. Just having a little munch on a pasty while Mick goes and sorts something out. The rest of the boys have arrived. They're approaching. Look at this blooming lovely spot here. So I've just devoured a pasty at lightning speed and I'm feeling a bit more human now. I'm just showing you the river, I suppose. There's a talk going on in that marquee at the moment while Mick is finishing the last fiddly bits. They're doing a talk about fish. I don't know exactly what, I couldn't quite overhear because it wasn't mic'd up or anything. People are all sitting around and somebody was showing models of fish and talking about them. But anyway, what a lovely venue we got tonight. You can hear some honking. Oh, it looks like a Canadian goose over there in the distance. There's a weir. It smells as if it was washed up. It's kind of bobbing around there. Because that's the current from the weir doing that. We're going to head up now and be useful. Well, we're all set up super early, aren't we? Actually, I don't know what the time is, but it feels early.
25 past.
25 past, and we're starting in 35 minutes officially. But the fish talk is still going on and it's acoustic, so we're just going to sit and wait until that's over before making loud noises, because we'll drown them out otherwise, see? Fishy talk is over now, but now the generator is being refilled, so all the power's gone down while that happens, and then we'll be good to have a sound check and start. There's not that many people in here at the moment, so I hope they come drifting over. The ones that are in here are eating.
Anybody from outside going to come and join us from those tables there?
About an hour in now, aren't we, Hugh? Hugh's getting munched by mosquitoes slightly. Not much to report, really.
Actually, I'm going to put my jumper back on.
You're getting chilly.
It's getting cooler.
Yeah, I've still got my fleecy thingy on. Had a burst of energy.
Now the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving feet can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, now sit alone and talk and watch our boat making lazy circles in the sky.
Brilliant. Well done. Circle for Joe. Okay, let's get you into long wave sets. Long wave sets of 5 couples.
It's about 9:30 and Mick went to Asda's on the way. And he's got a pan au chocolat to share. I'm going to have mine now in this little break. Just having a couple of minutes and then we're going to do another hour, see how they're getting on, see if they've had enough or if they want a bit more. It's about 10 past 10 now, I think.
Boston Harbour.
We haven't had a proper break at this one.
Yeah.
We had a little 5 minutes,
Lots
but
of
we haven't actually had
canoeing.
an official interval, so
Chucking tea
everyone's
out.
like taking it in turns to go to the loo. I don't know how much longer we're going on for. They seem to be picking up in enthusiasm, not getting tired, which is what would normally happen.
5 couple long way sets. Dip and dive, which means you go
You brought a
underneath the
flask.
arch made by the next couple. You then
We're
make an
sharing.
arch,
Very
go
small
over
cup.
the next couple,
It's very
under
welcome
the
right
next
now.
couple, over the last couple, and when you get to the other end of the set, make a double-handed arch. The people that have reached the top are going to separate,
Dip
go
and
down the
dive.
outside,
Dip and dive. Well, surely the dip is that
followed
and the
by
dive
the
is that.
others,
So
go
it's the same
round
thing
the
twice.
arch,
Oh yeah.
yes,
He's rubbish.
I've never thought of that.
through the arch and lead back up to
All
the
these
top.
years I've never questioned the dip and dive.
Oh, well, good.
Or maybe you have to dip and dive and then you come back
Oh,
up again.
what? Who, where, when?
That'd be a different-
If in doubt,
that'd be
just
too
see
different.
what
Just keep
everybody
going
else
down
is
into
doing.
the earth.
Just say,
That's just plain wrong.
Yeah.
we'll have another
That's what it
practice.
is, yeah.
Would you like to go top couple? We'll have a practice.
Dip in the dive.
Topic of the evening.
That's good. There's nothing wrong with knowing your limitations.
Oh, guys, telling Mick that dip and dive are the same thing.
Yes, I know.
Okay, just
Oh, he knows.
Ignore him. He's a musician, you know. Right, okay. So, new top couple, down the middle. Single-handed arch over the ladies.
he's not getting paid for tonight.
Round the corner and over the men.
Little does he know.
Back to the top. Back to the top, yeah. You face them, they'll face you. Dip and dive, go under first. Over the next.
What's the...
Under the next.
Yep.
Over the next.
On to the last dance of the evening. Look at all this lovely condensation to come out of my float. Look, and it's been pouring out the bottom there. It's a bit chilly now, see. And Sel has been experiencing expansion of his horse's hair on his bow due to the humidity.
Oh, I tell you.
Okay, so we're going to do one more
affects
dance
everybody's
before
hair.
we finish, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't notice it with my own hair. Last dance. It's going to be a Circassian circle. Great big circle dance. It's very, very simple. We are all done. It's almost 11 o'clock, so we stopped slightly short of 11 p.m. because they've got a regulation on the campsite that we have to stop by 11. Just packing up. Last few minutes now. They're waiting for us so they can turn the generator off and make the campsite nice and quiet for everybody to go to sleep. Get all the gear in the car. I haven't had a drink all night apart from my 1 can of Fanta and a little bit of tea, so I'm going to eat an apple now in the car as thirst quencher. Whew. Mick knows where everything goes. Mick just does this bit. Hang on a minute. Lovely. Very crap lighting. Oh, you look really sinister though, I have to say. You could turn around. Look at that. That's Mick's wing mirror. It's all lit up in red. They've killed the generator, I do believe. They were desperate to do it. They were waiting patiently, weren't they? But poised, ready to act. This is Imo reporting you can't see me because it is dark. The sat-nav says I'll be back at 10 to 1. We are leaving the sleeping campsite. So I bet not everybody's in bed yet. I was wondering if they would turn all the canoes upside down because they're forecast rain tonight. I was thinking, shall I ask him? But actually they've done it, look. I don't remember them being upside down when we came in, but, you know, I wasn't really paying much attention. So just under 2 hours to get back. It's just started to rain. Well, they said it was forecast. Well, I think that's Mick squirting the windscreen. It's not that heavy. Oh, and we saw a deer, a little baby deer, running across the road, not on the motorway bit, but the just the quiet little road. Just got back in through the door. It's 1:05 in the morning. I'm pretty tired. It was a lovely evening, and we just missed the rain, really. So we were lucky to get the gear in the dry, you know, into the car in the dry. So yeah, absolutely belting down out there now. Anyway, I've done a dash from the car, and yeah. Anyway. I can't even string a sentence together, I'm so tired. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll put a playlist here of some more videos from me in case you'd like to watch some of those, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!